I think it's time for you to start asking yourself the question, is it true? Because as human beings, we tend to self-sabotage 90% of our life. And that's honestly just the reality of it, considering that's all we really know. And we don't make any efforts into really going in depth with ourselves and asking, is whatever I'm going through actually true? Or am I making this up in my own mind? And 99% of the time, it's completely made up by us. It's completely crafted by our brain and our ego telling us, oh, this is wrong, oh, that's this, that, and that. When in reality, you can just sit back and really ask, is it true? Because 99% of the time, it's really not. And it's just us self-sabotaging. When you really put that into perspective, that's when you begin to shift and make changes, because no matter what's going on, you also have to understand you are the creator of your reality. You're the one that is in charge of your thoughts. Your brain is your brain. It can absolutely take control unless you put the complete perspective in that it's possible for you to take control as well. So once you realize that, you can genuinely shift. You can completely go from one perspective to another, all because you are simply making the efforts in realizing that your thoughts and what you are going through is completely up to you. Yes, things can get difficult. Don't get me wrong. That's life, and that's how this reality is. But there's always a shift that you can make in that perspective into making it seem a little bit greater than what it is. Even if it's the worst thing ever, you have to understand those things are happening for a reason. As shitty as it may sound, this is reality, and reality is going to hit you with a lot of things that you aren't quite ready for. You aren't quite actually wanting to go through, but the world is putting these things in your way for a reason, for you to grow, for you to become a lot better than the person you are right now. It's all this game of growth, development, and really putting yourself into the present moment and realizing how great things actually are. So when you begin getting into those aspects of the thought loops and really just being negative with yourself, sit back, give yourself a moment to really breathe and ask yourself, is it true? Because I promise you, most of the time it really isn't. You just have to put it into perspective that there is alternate routes to the reality that you're given. There is things that you can change if you put the effort into changing them. So actually do so, change your mindset, and make the most out of everything you're going through. It's all happening for a reason. So realize that and really put it into perspective that it's okay to be going through the things that you're going through. It's okay to have the emotions that you are having, but you are the sole creator of your destiny. So create something special and more leaning towards the positive aspect of things, because it's like no matter what, you could have a negative outlook to everything and it's still not going to change anything. So put that in perspective when you're sitting back and being super hard on yourself. It's all happening for a reason. So embrace it, sit back, and ask yourself, is it true?